Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics and I'm showing you a VW Bora from 2003, and this is a 1.6 petrol SE model. It's in particularly good order with an excellent service record. Having just checked it over now, I can see that the timing chain and water pump is well within its replacement period, having been carried out. Excellent tyres all round, and I happen to know that the previous owner worked in the parts industry and motor factors, so they tend to look after their cars quite well and they get hold of the parts cheap, so there's no reason for them not to drive well-maintained cars. The car physically looks to be in very nice bright condition, and I'm going to do a walk around video so you can see it from a bit of a distance and I get up close. I would definitely describe it as well above average. The cars drive really well. These 1.6 multi-valve VW engines are really good. This one's just covered 89,000 miles. The MOT history is very good on the car, as is the service record. As I just mentioned, it drives faultlessly, starts on the button. I think the only thing I noticed on it is that the air conditioning is a little weak. That may require a recharge at some stage, but at the time of the year, doing this video in autumn, so at the moment it's not too much of a problem. Now, the car is fitted with alloy wheels, electric windows and mirrors, central locking. There are 2 keys in the car. The sort of things I like to look out for is I can see straight away there we've got some Michelin tyres, and I think, some BF Goodrich's on the front, that look good. One of the little things I look out for, I like to see quality tyres. That's usually a good sign of a good owner. It's probably worth mentioning that a petrol car compared to a diesel car of this age and mileage is a pretty good bet. Obviously, higher mileage diesel cars, we start to worry about things like, how's the turbo doing? Injectors are very expensive. They have things like DPF filters. They have EGR valves. There's lots and lots of things that higher mileage diesel cars can suffer, which petrol cars simply don't. So I think you'll find that the running cost of a diesel car, especially with a petrol car, especially with petrol being a little cheaper, I think you'll find it actually quite favourable to run an older petrol car. And this one, as I say, is very nice to drive. It looks great. I'm going to do a close-up so you can see with me what the video what it's like. I've described the front bumper as in good order. I'm looking at this front wing. The wheels, as you could imagine, there's a little bit of scuffing on them, but nothing dreadful. The driver's wing, pretty good. I've got a little mark right down here if I get in close. A few chips here where someone's opened against it, probably in the supermarket car park. A little ding here. Some minor marks. The back bumper looks pretty reasonable there. In fact, it's good, as is the rear boot. At that bumper, we've got a little mark here, nothing tragic. Pretty good on this corner. Now we're at the offside. The rear panel looks pretty good. I think I mentioned those excellent tyres. That wheel's in very good shape. Roof is good, and the 2 offside doors look to be in good order. Through to the front wing. I think, the Goodrich tyres on the front, Michelin on the back, and they all look quite recent to me. A lot of life in those. If I get in really close, I've got a little bit of a stone chip here, and the odd mark on the bonnet, as you would imagine for a car of the age and the mileage. Interior is particularly good. One of the features I noticed is that it's got a Parrot hands-free system, Bluetooth system. Door cards are good, very plush interior, that it's not worn out. In fact, it looks really good. Manual 5-speed box. This one has got the Gamma radio cassette, and then there's a CD player above it. I noticed that's all working. The dashboard looks good, and there's your 89,000 4-spoke leather steering wheel, and there's the Parrot device for Bluetooth use of the mobile phone. I'm going to look into the boot, I'm sorry, the rear seats. They look super clean. I don't think they've had a lot of use. Door cards are really good, and that's electric windows all round. And you've got a boot rather than a hatchback, and I guess that's the difference between a Bora and a Golf. Obviously Golf underpinnings, which is not a bad thing. And hopefully, now you've had the chance to have a look around the car with me, I've given you a good description of the condition of the car. Let's have a little sit down inside it so we can have a look at the dashboard together. I know that the car has got some nice paperwork, which I'm going to get out and show you. It's all in here. So there's the logbook, and this is the receipt I was looking at where I saw it had its cam belt. And then if I flick through there, you can see a variety of invoices for servicing and repair work, and that looks like it's the old MOT. And this is the service manual from VW. So we've got all of the information and a stamped up service book, and as you can imagine from its early life, all serviced at VW. And when I look on the logbook, I notice the car has actually only had 2 previous owners, so it's had 3 in total. And as you can see, there's 2 keys with this car. That's always a nice thing. Well folks, I think having spent 6 minutes having a look around this car, hopefully you'll see that she's in good condition. She's ready to take you to work every day, and I think this is inexpensive motoring in a car that, if you keep her serviced like she has been serviced, I can't see any reason why you wouldn't have many years of faithful driving out of this one. Well, that's Danny at Bradley James Classics signing out. And obviously this one's not a classic yet, but knowing VWs, I'm sure it will only be a matter of time before this one starts to hit the modern classic status. Thank you for watching the video. Please get in touch if you would like to come and drive this car and take her away. Thank you.